Mm. Good morning, everybody. How are you doing? How is everybody doing? What's going on? How is everybody's Wednesday morning happening? Now, guys, we've got a great show lined up for you with a bunch of amazing, amazing products on hand with that. We are going to be showing you guys some cool, cool stuff. Now, what I'm going to say first is, Alexa, all lights on. Let's activate our lighting mode and let's get this show going, right? Huh? Now, guys, with that, we got a bunch of Jackery products that we're going to show you guys first with this show. We're going to be having some fun. We're going to indicate some stuff, and we're going to do this. Now, we're going to start this off with like the 5,000 or the 500. Now, the Jackery Explorer 500 is a great little product. We have a little video of it. I mean, yes, I have all of these products in-house. The table is not set up for Jackery, so I don't have them out at the moment. But we're going to kind of show you guys this. This is the Jackery Explorer 500, 518 watt hours of power in a nice little 13-pound package. Now, at 13 pounds, guys, you have a great little product that's going to do well for you. You have a single AC outlet that does 500 watts of pure sine wave power, can peak at 1,000 if you truly need to. Then you have 3 USB-A ports, 5 volt, 2.4 amps, and hello, Sheila, how are you doing? Now, you also have a input port. That is going to be an 8.2 millimeter port. You're going to have two 6 millimeter ports, and of course the 12 volt, 10 amp DC plug down there. You have a digital display and a flashlight on the side. Now, with this, 5.5 hours is going to be your charge time with that on hand. Now, 5.5 hours, it actually isn't that bad of a charge time with the older technology of this system. Now, with it, of course, it'll be the same charge time in your cigarette car lighter in your car because it only charges at 100 watts of charge rate with this device. Now, with it, you guys should be able to run multiple pieces without a problem. Guys, a CPAP machine, about 9 hours. You guys could do, of course, a mini fridges, and if you really wanted to, a window AC. That's really up to you what you could do on this on hand. Let's say 7 hours with the flat screen TV, 9 hours with the mini cooler, 30 hours with the laptop. You guys have the capabilities of running even much, much more, from blenders to electric blankets, heating pads, and all of those other variations in between. This is going to do very, very well for you. And at $329, that is an amazing savings for you guys. That's a 34% savings. We're going to let the video play. We're going to talk to Sheila and see what Sheila's been up to. Sheila, does stream look good to you? Is stream looking good? Is it got any issues? All right, golden. Oh, Sheila, I am tired, can you tell? Can you see the sleepiness in my eyes? I'm burning the candle at both ends. Oh, the candle has been lit. and it is burning from both wicks. So Jackery Explorer 500, guys, beautiful little package, great little piece. If you're looking for something like that, definitely check it out. Ah, no, so I'm trying to fix my car. We found some issues with the car, so I blew the car apart last night, and it became a can of worms. But it's all good. You got to deal with it, roll on, and just keep happening. Now, we're talking Jackery. Jackery's got a little bit of something for everybody. They got little mini systems that will be great for the people that just need to, of course, personal usage, quick emergencies, cell phones, or other devices. Or you guys can get bigger power stations that'll run your window ACs, your computers, your fridges, your stoves. This next one is called the 2000 V2. Now, the 2000 V2 is 2,042 watt hours of power in a beautiful little package. We're gonna lag. What lag? What do you mean lag? Seriously, we have lag? Tell me there's lag already. Yeah. Don't know. I mean, I have a fear of lag. So no, you mean if you're telling me that there might be lag, hey, just I'm gonna trust you, but I want to make sure because I'm hoping there's not too much lag. Scared me. You scared me, man. I'm checking right now before we move on to the 2000 V2, guys. We were having some internet issues the past couple days, so want to make sure. Yeah. All right. Now, with this, guys, 2000 V2. Again. What do you mean again? Slow down, shoot. I'll refresh. 2000 V2, guys. This is a beautiful little powerhouse. It's a 39-pound system. It's got, of course, 3 AC outlets. Those 3 AC outlets are going to do 2,200 watts of pure sine wave power. Can peak at 4,400 for you. Now, you're going to have 2 USB-C ports, 1 USB-A port, a 30-watt port, 100-watt port, and an 18-watt port. 12-volt 10-amp cigarette lighter plug, and that beautiful digital display with a flashlight that is app controlled. Now, this whole piece can be worked through the app, iOS or Android base, and you guys will do well for that. Now, some other variants with this is you're going to have a 2-hour charge rate with this. I like the watch. Which watch? I like the watch. Oh, the watch in my hand. No. I was like, which watch? I'm confused. You can actually find it on Amazon. Yes, that watch is on Amazon. You definitely can find that Citizen watch on Amazon. It's a really nice watch. I'm not sure what the price is. I do know they do have it on Amazon. Now, 2-hour charge time, standard quick charging mode. If you want, put it in emergency charge rate, 1-hour charge time with this system. And that's actually decent for that. An emergency charge rate should only be used sparingly in those emergency situations. Now, if you had multiple 200-watt panels with that... Now, if you had multiple panels, of course, solar panels, you guys can get this charged in about 2 hours. With 2 of the 4 200-watt panels, it's going to be about 4.5 to 5 hours charge rate. With the 6 of them, 2 hours would be your charge time. What could you run off of this? 200-watt desktop PC for about 12 hours. You guys could, of course, let's see, 100-watt movie projector. You guys could watch that for, I want to say 19 hours with that one, up to about 21 hours with it, of course, and that's actually cool. Now, you guys could also do, let's say, 1150-watt window AC for about 2 hours. You guys could do a 520-watt refrigerator for multiple hours as well. You guys can run a microwave. A hair dryer is only going to get about an hour, hour and a half off of this device, though. Hair dryers are crazy. No, it will not. But if you plug a solar panel into it, it will. 2000 V2 is also made with what's called cell-to-body technology. And cell-to-body technology is it's almost what it's kind of described like. Cells of a beehive, so it looks like the honeycomb. And that's going to make it actually smaller in size, lighter weight, and quicker to build. So the turnaround time of building these ones are actually a lot quicker. $11.49 is the price point of this. Can't remember if there's a clippable coupon. I don't think there's actually a clippable coupon with this though. Unfortunately, no, there isn't. So about $14.99 is your price point. Definitely worth it. It works well. Now, with that, guys, they have bigger stations that will do much, much more for you guys, ranging from like the 3000 Pro to the 5000. Now, the 3000 Pro is a large standalone system, and that's where it's going to work. The larger standalone system is just beautifully well set up. Now, with this, though, you're going to have a different amount of plugs, different sizing, different capabilities. This is going to do a little over 3,000 watt hours of power, which is great, but it is a 64-pound package. Now, at 64 pounds, it is actually a heavier system. They did create 2 large 3-inch wheels with that. That's going to allow you to roll it around without a problem. It has a telescopic aluminum handle. That's going to allow you to tip it and, of course, roll it with that. Now, on this, you're going to have 2 USB-C ports. These are 100-watt powered capable ports. You're going to have 2 USB-A ports at 18 watts. You're still going to have that 12-volt 10-amp cigarette lighter plug and 5 AC plugs. Now, your 5 standard plugs, 3 of those are 3,000 style, 3,000 watts of pure sine wave power. They're 3-prong standard American plugs. Then you have that NEMA plug that does 3,000 watts of pure sine wave power as well. Cool part is you guys can actually max that up there, and you guys can actually go to 6,000 if you need to go above that 3,000 watts. Now, your charge time is going to be about 2.5 hours on a wall plug if you plug it into your house outlet. If you had 6 of the 200-watt solar panels, 3.5 hour charge time is going to be your charge time with those panels. You guys can run a 5,800-watt welder off of this for a little over an hour and 10 minutes, which is great. You guys could also do, let's say, a leaf blower, lawnmowers, table saws, palm sanders. You guys could do table planers. So you have all of the correctionals with that. That's the kind of cool part with this. Now, with the variations of other pieces, you guys could do the 1150-watt window AC, of course, for about 3 hours, 3.25 hours, which is great. Your 520-watt refrigerator should be able to run for a little over 5 hours or more. So you guys could even do, let's say, the 800-watt, your 800-watt stove for a little over 3 hours as well. So that's going to be the usages with this. The variations are going to be different with it. Now, 64 pounds, you're going to have, if you have to lift it up, you guys team lift it if you need to. I mean, I don't team lift them, but you have a difference. What did I miss here? Graph calculator. Now, with the variations, guys, you can do so much more. It's got enough power that it can run pretty much a lot of different stuff. Phenomenal product, great looking option. And there's, of course, your look at those large 3-inch wheels. And that's the beautiful piece with that. It's a phenomenally beautiful little object right there. I love the option. And that's kind of cool with this. You guys can do definitely great options with that. It's just going to be your capabilities of running what you want to run. So you have all of those options, and that's the way it works. It's a great piece. Now, awesome options with that, of course. Guys, have fun. Enjoy this station. $1,800 is going to be your price point with that. Don't let it worry, because it definitely is going to run most of your household, and that's a great thing. So, phenomenal product. Great little option for you. If you need, they got you covered with the 3000 Pro. Now, for those of you that want just a definitely larger system, this system is going to be geared towards running your homestead, your homes, or everything else under the sun. This is going to be their largest system, the 5000. Now, the 5000 Plus is just that. It's a large system. Now, we're going to pop over here. We actually have Quick little video, but I have other videos as well. We could probably show you guys a few different variations of this. I should have just rolled it out here. Didn't have the camera set up for this. That's what we're talking about, is Jackery Solar Sagas. Now, the 5000 Jackery power station right here, guys. This power station is 5,042 watt, or 5,040 watt hours of power by itself. You guys can add batteries to it. It's going to have 4 standard 3-prong American plugs on the front that can do 7,200 watts of power if you really need to. You're going to have the 2 USB-C ports, 2 USB-A ports, digital display, and of course that 12-volt 10-amp plug. We will be talking about that in a second. I'll actually grab the panel out. The panel's right behind me, so I can grab that one. On the side, you're going to have an AC expansion port to connect up other batteries or a smart transfer station. You're going to have 2 AC plugs, and these are going to be your NEMA 14-30 and your NEMA 14-50, and they're going to do dual voltage charging, 120 and 240 charging capability. On the opposite side, you're going to have 2 different solar array connections. You're going to have, of course, low power solar array and high power solar array. The low power will do about 1,200 watts of charge rate. The high power can do 4,000 watts of charge rate with this. Now, your wall plug can charge at 1,800 watts. Now, you have 4 different ways of charging: smart transfer station, or the high power solar array. Those 2 ways will charge at 4,000 watts of charge rate. At those 4,000 watts, you guys can have it fully charged in under 2 hours time. If you want to use the wall plug, like I said, the wall plug is going to be about 3.5 hours. Your low power solar array will be 5 hours of charge time. By itself, 5,040 watt hours of power. Add 5 batteries and you have over 30 kilowatts of power. Now, at 30 kilowatts of power, you should be able to run most of your whole home appliances for at least 7 days. Run it in parallel with the second 5,000 plus, and you guys can run it with 10 batteries and have at least 14 to 15 days of runtime with most of your home appliances. Add the solar arrays and you're never paying your electric bill, and you guys are having a great time with this. Now, that system's about $29.98. Is a little bit more spendier, but it is their larger system. Now, we are going to talk about solar panels, and I'm going to grab this. Hopefully you guys can kind of hear me. We have the 100-watt solar panel right here. The 100-watt solar panel is a bidirectional panel that's going to work with most of their systems. Now, what is bidirectional? Bidirectional means it can charge from both sides of the actual panel itself. Now, it has built-in kickstands, and the kickstands are Velcroed on, but they are nice and stable. These kickstands allow it to actually sit at a 25-degree angle, which is what you want. Riveted on snap clips and riveted on handles. The handle is a fabric. The snap clips are actually fabric and then pressed rings, so it's going to allow you to pull it open. Blue side is going to be the reflective side, so this is going to get the reflective light charging. The inner side of this, and we'll actually unfold this and pull it out, that's going to be the black monocrystalline solar cell side. Now this, you guys can see, it's actually a really large panel. The black side is going to get the most of the sunlight, and it's going to give you guys the most of your charge rate with this. Now, for those of you that live in like overcast gray skies, this will still do about 25% of charge rate in those overcast gray skies. If you have 100% sun out, of course, you're going to get 100% charge rate with that. And that's actually kind of cool with this. Now, it's going to do 100 watts of charging at 18 volts for you guys, and it does have dual plugs. It comes with a 10-foot cable. The cable is going to have the 7909 adapter plug and the 8020 plug for you. So you guys can fit it on, let's say, the 100 plus all the way up to the 1000 V2 if you wanted to. Then you guys can go from like the 2000 V2 up if you guys use the 89 or the 8020 plug. So you have the variations with that to be able to use and run this as well. Now, it is an IP68 rating, so it means it's fully waterproof, water resistant, can be left out in the rain, in the storms, and you don't have to worry about it. So it's not going to damage this thing to leave it outside. I do recommend tying it down, and they do have these snap pressed rings in here. Use these pressed rings to actually tie it with either bungee cords, ropes. That way, if you guys get a high wind, it doesn't fly away like a kite. Now, it has some weight, but if you guys know anything about wind. It can pick up a kite. It can pick up, a trampoline. So that's just kind of those things. Great little option, beautiful little piece, and it's not a bad price. $209 for this panel, and it works well. Now Jackery has other panels as well. They have the Mini 40. They have the old 80-watt panel. Don't think they make those anymore. They had a 60-watt panel at one point. They have the 100 Prime, which is a full tempered glass panel. That is a more stabilized panel that's going to, of course, connect up and then be permanently mounted, but it is a full glass panel, so it can break if you guys are not cautious with it on hand. They also make the 200-watt panel, which is the big brother to this, which is a large panel. Then they have their largest panel, which is the 500X. The 500X is like $1,000 panel, so $1,000 for that panel. It's a little bit pricier, but it's one of their newer panels. They do have a new panel that's coming out. It's going to look like a terracotta tile that goes on the roof of your house. It's a flexible panel. It's going to, of course, become like the 4,000-watt full array style charging panel, which is great. They just released a new new station as well. They have what's called the 3000 V2. That new 3000 system is a phenomenal system. Don't have it yet personally. Hope to have it at some point. Probably will have it once they start selling the 3000, that new 3000 on Amazon. So, any questions about Jackery, guys? Definitely ask. We are here to answer. Coffee. What is coffee? You drink coffee? That's weird. Weird, Rover, that you drink coffee. Great little options. I actually like the background hype. I already did. Didn't you see me? I was like running around like Flash. The Flash. Don't. Oh. We're going to show you guys some pool cleaners. It's that time of the year you might need to get your pool cleaned. What? No way. Oh, let's grab this. I have no clue what these videos are. I didn't do these ones. I've had 4 hours of sleep, no caffeine, and I'm just running off fumes.
What's up?
All right, guys, let's do this. Let's show you guys the Apier Scuba S1. I actually do know this product, so it's funny. This is your automatic mower it's not even a mower, your automatic cleaner for your pool, guys. Let's go there. Now, the Apier Scuba is actually a really cool one. It's a tracked cleaner. Track cleaner, paracord is great for solar panels. I agree with you, Sheila. Paracord is actually really great for it. Now, this is, of course, the 2025 version. This is going to be your 180-minute runtime, battery life, 360-degree particle filtration. It's going to do pools about 2,100 square feet of pooling, can work with the Apier app. Now, with this, you guys are going to be able to clean the actual edges, and it will climb the edge of your pool. There are 4 active PVC rollers that's going to, of course, pull and clean up the edges. Now, I am not sure why the video keeps stopping itself. It's an Amazon issue, but hey, it's there. Now, we have what's called Wave Path Navigation 2.0 built in. It's going to do about 99% cleaning of the actual coverage of the pool. Now, it will do with the 180 filtration with this. And then it's got, of course, the 3 filtration as well on top of it. That means you guys are going to be able to pull leaves, hair, twigs, gravel, sand, and then algae, and then the microorganisms out of this device, which is great. Now, you have waterline cleaning mode, auto mode, echo mode, floor mode, if I remember right, and wall only if you need to. Choose through the app to do that. Now, this is like a 66-foot length pool, is about 2,100 square feet. So that is the size of pool this can clean. Great little option with this. I have 2 20-watt flexible solar panels, and they don't jive with my 100. Teach you a lesson, Sheila. Mixing and matching. Mixing and matching. I have a 500-watt panel. I have several 200-watt panels, might have several 100-watt panels, possibly have some 80-watt panels. So right there, he's walking through, showing you guys the filtration pieces, how you pull it off, how you clean it, and then when you put it back. And then, of course, you have the top controls on it, or you guys can use app. I recommend the app. Why not use an app? Comes with the pool hook. You guys are going to have to recharge it. You're going to have to do everything you need, but it's that time of year. Clean your pools. Get ready for everybody to come to the backyard barbecue. Yeah. Now, Sheila's got a lot of different stuff. Flexible? No, I don't have no flexible stuff. I have a flexible. Nah, I'm not gonna go there. All folding. Yeah, they fold. Yeah, I don't have no rolling style foldable. I actually have a fixed version. I have that glass one. We have the 200s. We have the 500X, which is just crazily huge. The 500X is over 98 inches long. It's a big panel. What we got next? James. It's a James video. You guys want to watch a James video? Guy's weird. I just got. Yeah, I always got the cool stuff. Oh man, you get all the cool stuff, Sheila. Yeah, I have folding panels. Most of my panels are folding panels, but hey, they're portable. We have the glass panel. The glass panel is a fixed panel, doesn't fold. That's the 100 prime that's got the mounting hardware. The 500X is definitely the biggest panel that folds up, but it's just a huge panel. It's under my bed right now. Yeah, that 500X panel is crazy. And it's made from like 6 85-watt panels. So, I mean, you can definitely do a whole roof with that. And it's meant to set up that way. So, it's kind of cool. But you get the variations. It's one of the things. I'm going to sneeze. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Allergies. All right, we're going to talk about the Reolink NVR system. This is a full capability security system. Now, it's going to come with 4 cameras. I'm not sure why it went back off the video. Let's get the video back there if we can. So you have 4 cameras on this system. You're going to have a mouse. You're going to have the hard drive system that's going to allow you to record all of the actual images and everything to the actual piece. Now, 2 terabyte hard drive, 12 megapixel cameras. And that's actually kind of cool with this. Now, I'm just going to wave goodbye to my kid because I feel that's what she's trying to do is wave to me. If she's going to get food, I like food. Awesome piece. Now, you guys are getting 4 cameras. You can actually add up to 4 more cameras to this system. So 8 cameras total. It is a power over Ethernet system. So power over Ethernet means it runs off Ethernet cables or an internet Wi-Fi signal. Now, this one does the Ethernet cables. Has a VGA plug, an HDMI plug, has a mouse plug, RJ45 for the internet connection, which you do need. So you guys can actually read it from far away. Run it with the app means you guys can actually do it. 2-way audio, night vision control. It has pretty much everything you need. The actual cables that come with the cameras are quite long. Now, it comes with all the mounting hardware. Each camera has its own Ethernet cable, and they're actually pretty long cables. You guys can see right there. That cable is super long. And they want to make sure you guys can string it throughout your house in most directions. And I'm going to tell you, though, some of these cables may not be long enough for the position you want, so you may need to make a whole new cable, which is fine. If you guys have ever made an RJ45 cable for your actual computers, you guys can make these cables. it's not a problem. Fully waterproof, water resistant, night vision, daylight style, talking, of course, spotlight variations. It's going to have everything you guys need, just a 4-camera system. Plug it in, set it up. Reset button is actually there for a reason. Your camera may kind of from time to time need reset. They have it there. It's inside that. You also have an RJ40 connection. That's your Ethernet plug cable. You do want to make sure that is watertight with that. There's your reset button to reset it just in case, like froze, or let's say the sun hit it in a certain way and you need to reset the lens system inside. That's all there is to this. It is a phenomenally beautiful product that, hey, protecting your place is always worth it. So right there, Real Link, they got you covered. All I can smell is my kid now that she left. I feel like she doused herself in perfume. Strong. Today we're taking a... All right, we're going into Yunzi World. And if you guys don't know what Yunzi is, you definitely should check them out. This company makes some really phenomenally well done keyboards. Now, the keyboards may not be the world's cheapest keyboards for you. Some of these are like $108 to $110. Some can go down in price. We're going to show you guys the AL80. Now, the AL80 is a 64% keyboard with, of course, a prismatic color pattern on it. Now, it does have RGB lighting. Of course, with it, it has a hot swappable keycaps and key pullers. Yeah, I definitely noticed she was here and left. Whew. And I'm telling you guys, it is like, have you ever walked past somebody that just sprayed themselves down with Axe body spray? It's what I feel like right now. Like, wow. Now with it comes with the charging cable. Can be hooked up through Bluetooth or wireless. The wireless 2.4 gigahertz dongle is a low latency dongle. 75% keyboard, has a digital display. Can work with QMK VIA support system to change out, of course, your key settings, your macro settings, your GIF settings, your customizable RGB, and everything else in between with that. 3 Bluetooth connections on this, so you guys can hook up 3 different connections to the Bluetooth with hot swapping. Display can, of course, show you guys the battery percentage or have googly eyes. You guys can put your own images down there if you guys want it as well. Now, it is a gasketed structured keyboard, so it's not the world's loudest keyboard, which is great. Sometimes a loud keyboard is not just what you want. It is considered what's called a cherry profile keyboard, so it's a curved style keycap keyboard. I do the spray into the room and walk through it. Yeah, she normally does, but today, I don't know. Maybe she said she was cleaning her room, so maybe she just doused her bedroom. I don't know, but I'm just over here dying. And I wear cologne. And I don't wear a light cologne. Like, I wear, like, Valentino, and I wear, like, the oily stuff. That stuff that stays on you. But what she just did is no bueno. It's a no-go. It's, sheesh. I'm just going to sit here and collapse. It's strong. Super strong. Now, you guys are seeing me walk you through the software. This is how you change out the images, the GIFs, the colors of the keyboard. It's just a very easily accessible software. Set up the image, swap out the image, pick an image if you guys have other images. You said yuck, and when you wrote yuck, it got you tagged. I don't know. I definitely agree, yuck. Yuck, 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 yuck. They tagged you for saying yuck. I don't know. Let's see. Up next is going to be the AL65, I think. So the AL65 is another really cool keyboard, and we're going to show you guys this one. Are you looking for... What is... Yeah, icky, something. Oops. Use foobar. Yeah. All right, this is a 65% keyboard with, of course, crystal clear keycaps. Now, this actually looks really, really beautifully done and looks nicer than some of the other keyboards that I've messed with. I like the clear keycap coloring, but it has a full RGB border all the way around the keyboard with a nice prismatic front style RGB effect. And you guys can activate that, deactivate it at a time. Same like the last one, you have 3 Bluetooth connections, you have the 2.4 gigahertz, and you have the wired connection. It's up to you. Nice battery life if you shut the RGB off. With RGB, you're going to have a less than optimal runtime with that being on hand. Now, with it, of course, you got this 2.4 gigahertz dongle. That dongle is going to give you that nice low latency connection. Change out the color patterns by hot swapping keys as well, and you guys get extra keycaps. If you don't like the crystal keycaps, they give you colored ones. You guys can pull it out, change it out. I like the crystal keycaps. Why not leave it? Now, again, same software that the last one uses. It's $110 for this keyboard, though. I'm going to say it's a little bit more spendier. I think it could have been a little cheaper. Could have been a little cheaper, but it is definitely a beautifully well done keyboard. I like it, so that's all that matters. My favorite keyboard that I've touched though thus far is going to be the next one up from Yunzi. This is the IF99. Now, this comes in 2 color patterns. It's going to come in the black variation or the white variation. Depending on which variation you have, you're going to have a snowflake pattern or you're going to have, of course, the black variation as well. Now, this is another really cool keyboard that is actually really well done, but it has a digital display just like that one. It has 2.4 gigahertz. It has the Coco V2 switches. Now, you guys could also get, of course, the beautiful, different keys that are a little bit different, but I like the Coco V2s personally. Separate keycaps that can change out, RGB lighting, digital display. It has a hidden section for the 2.4 gigahertz dongle, and that is this snowflake-like Japanese picture image. Now, if you guys got the black keyboard, it would be black imaged, of course, as well. On the bottom of this keyboard is a snowflake design. I don't know why it's on the bottom. I wished it was all over the keyboard itself. The design is really, really kind of cool. Digital display like we showed. You guys can change that out to an image if you want to change it with an image. You guys can change it by changing the key. And when you hit the keys, it's like function 9, I think it is. And it will swap to the image. Or you guys can hit function 0 and it goes to the GIF or GIF, whatever you guys call it. And it has that. Now, there is, of course, let's back that up slightly. There's that snowflake pattern on the bottom of the keyboard. I wish that was on the front. I wished you guys could see it. It's hidden. It's a hidden function. If you guys have a keyboard thing, you guys collect keyboards and you want to show them off, this might be a great one to show off. This is one of their, it's a little bit cheaper. It's like $85 with this one. So it's a well done product, you guys. Just a great option for you. Normally we do show and tell time. Cameras? You guys into cameras? You guys want to take a camera and start being like, I'm a movie star? You guys could do that with this one. This is the OBSBot Tail Air. Getting where I'm digging with this, huh? OBSBot? The Tail Air is a wireless camera. So if I turn the power on, guys, you're going to see it activate. It's going to come on, and then it's going to take a few minutes. It's going to go green. The moment it goes green, we can actually start using it and connecting up to the app. It has app control. Now, you're going to have, of course, a USB-C port for charging capability. You're going to have 3.5 on the side, and you're going to have, of course, the lighting. You guys see it went green, but on the other side, you have an SD card slot and an HDMI port. All right? Starting to dig where we're going with this. Now, it is a pan, tilt, and zoom style system. What does that mean? That means, guys, you can pan, tilt, and zoom and see everything that we want with this. Let's spin this around. Oh, hey, it's that guy. You guys know that guy? He's not too bad. Now, that is that wireless camera in action. You guys can see me moving the camera. And it's now working. We're going to put it in track mode so you guys can see it's now, of course, tracking me. So if I stand up, move around, walk away, it's going to stay with me. If I go like this, it's going to bring you guys into me. And of course, if I go back, it will actually go back. Now, here's the cool part. I can actually talk to this if I really wanted to. So that's kind of the cool options with this. Now, being able to record and allow people to see you move inside the image or variations, it's a great piece with that. Now, I can actually lock it, like right there, it's locked. It's not going to follow me. We do it again, we can unlock it, and it'll now start following me. Of course, it will pre-lock, so let's unlock. Now we're unlocked, so it will start following me back around with that. So you can lock and gesture control and everything with this. Now you have some presets, so you guys can do preset positioning, like right there. You guys can see it's spun around. I do it again, it's going to spun back around. You guys can see it's showing you guys the Unzi piece with this. If I want to, and I say, hey, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you guys. Over there. Yeah, you. I see you watching. So that's where it's kind of variations with this. Now I can change the gimbal. I can do the gimbal myself. We can zoom back out because it's probably really scary up close, and I don't doubt that. Now there's what's called beautification mode with this, and it's a little bit different type of thing, right? So if we wanted to, like, we can add lipstick to our face, which you guys just probably saw right there. So we can add lipstick. We can change to a pinkish tone. If I want to add blush, we can add blush as well, or we can change it out. We can shut it off. We don't have to have it on. We can contour our face if we need to contour our face. The images will change out with it. You guys can retouch it. And of course, you guys can do classic women. You guys can, of course, change out native. You guys can do customizations or no beautification whatsoever. Now, with it, of course, you guys can even blur out the background. So if I really want to blur the background out, we can blur that background out so you guys aren't seeing everything with this. And I can just back it off and use it and adjust it. Now, it's a really great idea that we can do this. Now, some other pieces is I can save it, adjust it, and everything in between. It has the capability of this, but it's not only capable, and I'm going to say it, it's not only capable of doing it off of the computer, but there is a phone app. And the phone app will allow you to live stream from your phone using this camera. So that's the cool part about this. So you guys can live stream, use it. Now, NDI is a streaming software key code that you guys have to actually get from OBSBot, unfortunately, to allow you to live stream to, let's say, like, Facebook or, here or there or, all those other places. Now, I have a tripod for mine. You guys can get a tripod if you want to, and these tripods are definitely kind of cool. Doesn't come with the tripod. The tripod is something I added to it. But a great option for you guys with that. Hey, thanks, Justin, for checking that if you're still watching. So, OBSBot, guys. The OBSBot camera, crazy cool cameras. I love them. That's probably one of their more spendier cameras. I'm just going to go there with you. It is a $500 price tag. It has its place. They did come out with the Tail Air 2, and I'm hoping to get that. I do need to have Justin check that for me and see if we can get that to show you guys, because the new Tail Air 2 has got some new specifications, some other cool parts with this, and I really want to show you guys it because I love the newer technology that they're coming with. So, great little pieces, great little options. Definitely check out OBSBot, guys. You won't be disappointed with OBSBot. Phenomenal products. I use all of their stuff. I have an OBSBot camera right there. I have one sitting here. I have another one down here that I connect up and use. I'm not kidding. I have OBSBots everywhere. So I use OBSBots probably, I'm going to say 90% of the time. 90% of the time you guys see me on video, camera, or streams, it's an OBSBot camera. Great cameras. You cannot go wrong with those. So, one second, guys. Now, we're going to show you guys the shocks Open Run, and I think this is the Open Run Pro. I'm not sure the video that we're going to give you, but we're going to give you guys a video. So bear with me, guys. Bear with me as I grab this.
So testing the Bluetooth mic quality of the Shox Open Run Pro. You can see I have the Open Run Pro on. It's connected via Bluetooth. You can't use the native iPhone camera app. You have to use a separate app to record video and actually pick up the sound via Bluetooth at the same time. So I downloaded a separate app that will allow me to record in real time and use the Bluetooth microphone, since you can't use the default camera app. So this is how the Shox Open Run Pro sound with the audio coming from the Bluetooth mic itself. I do have the fan on in the background, so we could test to see if the noise cancellation works, and we can see how the audio video syncs up, being the fact that the microphone input is coming over Bluetooth. Now, normally with a phone, Bluetooth mics aren't recommended because they're only really designed to talk on conference calls, not for live video recording, especially because when doing live video 4K recording, the signal from the Bluetooth mic doesn't always pick up. So if I have a little bit of mismatch between my audio and my visual lip syncing, it's because of the latency and delay between the Bluetooth microphone and the actual
Thanks,
video
buddy.
recording itself.
So that is, of course, the Shox product, guys. Great. Whoa. I don't even know where that image came from, but that was pretty funny. Did you guys see the old school Dragon Blogger logo that we used to use? Huh? Look at that. That's the old school images we used to show all the. Yeah, that's kind of cool. All right, let's. I think we're going to Exa. Exa, if you guys want to call it Exa. Exa. I call it Exa, but it is Exa. I'm gonna let you guys watch the video though. How about that? Star Engine S headset is actually a phenomenally well done headset that does have, of course, a detachable microphone and, of course, this very beautiful banding. Now, it does have nice thick cushions that will actually encapsulate your ears very, very well and allow you to wear these for a long period of time. The microphone does really, really well for chatting, of course, blocking out certain noises. It's perfectly well balanced and perfect for that long gaming session or just chatting. Now, the one thing that I do notice is this is actually a 3.5 connection, so you do need a 3.5 style connection to use this device. If you need a double 3.5, it does come with that adapter, of course, as well. Now, it has 50mm drivers that are, of course, 7.1 surround sound style or dynamic style with that. That's going to allow you to immerse yourself inside that. Now, I did do multiple tests of that to see how well it worked, and it does work very, very well. Yeah. It does have a microphone mute button and, of course, a volume scroll as well with this. Now, this is a nice cutting-edge style of design. It does come with, of course, their beautiful little fabric bag, of course, with their Exa logo, of course, right there to carry it around. This is a good option. Now, very compatible with your PC, your PS4s, your Switches, and everything else that has a 3.5 connection. So if you guys need a headset with, of course, a beautiful mic and well-rounded 50mm drivers that does 7.1, the Exa Star Engine S gaming headset might be a great option for you. So that, of course, is the Star Engine S's, guys. Those are a phenomenally beautiful headset. If you guys need headsets that are not going to break your wallet, bank account, and all those other pieces, Exa's got you covered. Now, these ones are so thick and luxurious and feel great. They only cost you $20. $20. It's kind of unheard of finding a headset that's that great for those price points, but I really do. I love them. Now, we also have the Fin Rares that they made as well. This is one of my longer videos. There is no reason for a video this super long anymore.
Plus 3.5.
Comes with the splitter, comes with the cables, guys. USB-A to USB-C.
Then you have
connection,
a nice little
3.5
cable if you guys need.
You have to have this headset plugged in, right? The USB-A plug is only for the RGB lighting. That's it. RGB lighting effect, right? Now, it's got the green eyes on the side that light up and look actually really beautifully well done. So, omnidirectional microphone
adjustable
that will
headband,
light
of
to
course,
adjust
guys.
its position
You have
to where you want. Microphone mute connectability.
Right there, look,
large padding, nice 50mm drivers.
Design.
$26 price tag.
You actually have the little
$26 price tag.
What they call as a wolf face. Then you have the bendable microphone, which is just...
Is it? Oh.
black and green, and the back green's.
I apologize, everybody. So it looks like I had a double video playing. I had two of the same videos playing. Justin just told me I was talking over my video. I apologize for that. Now, back to what I was saying, guys. This is a beautifully well done headset. 50mm drivers, takes a USB-A cord to power up the lighting only. It is a 3.5mm jack. And a 3.5mm jack, guys, is what's going to run your microphone and your audio piece. Volume scroll wheel, microphone mute, and an omnidirectional microphone with built-in AI noise canceling with this. It is a $26 headset that is not going to break your bank account. And that's the cool part about it. And the microphones work really well with these headsets. Now, the color pattern is phenomenally well done for green if you guys like the green color. Now, some of you may not be a fan of the green, but I'm going to tell you that green pops. And it looks really well with that. Now, 50mm drivers with a diaphragm system that's going to produce the sound quality you would expect, but with the clarity of about 95% of the microphone clarity on this one. Now, it's not about 99% clarity, 95%, and at least they tell you that. So don't expect it not to pick up certain sounds. It's going to pick it up, but for $26, what do you expect? I mean, $26, you guys are going to be able to game in progress and not have to worry about it. Phenomenally beautiful piece. Exa has got one of those, names that stand behind them, and I love it. I've probably tested at least 40 different headsets from them. I've only had one bad headset from Exa. One bad headset. And I don't even think it was an Exa problem. I think it was a quality control slip through. But, you sometimes with that many testing to have one out of all that, they definitely have a great product. And a lot of them are really well priced. Now, some of the higher priced ones are going to be like their trucker headsets, which we're about to show you. Now, what is a trucker headset? It is a wireless headset that's meant for like on the go, mobile. It's a one-sided headset with, of course, a microphone that will rotate around. Now, trucker style headset can also be what's called a, conference room headset. So if you guys are a teleconference caller, this headset would be that style. Now, we're going to pop over here. We're going to show you guys the video. I'm going to actually let the video play on this one.
These H1s from Exa. These are an AI-powered ENC wireless trucker-style headset. Everything you guys hear right now is coming from this headset as it's being used live. You guys are hearing everything that I hear and use. Now, this does have 1,800 minutes of talk time. It is Bluetooth 5.0. Now, if you're using this for music, you're going to get about 57 hours of usage off music. It will take about an hour and a half to charge this, guys, which is kind of cool. Now, it does display the power of the battery left of this headset on your phone or whatever you connect it to if you need. Now, with the Bluetooth 5.0, you get about 50 meters or 164 feet away from the device with this one, guys, which is actually really cool. That way you don't get disconnects and stuff. Now, this is the mic is an AI noise canceling microphone, so it does have their ENC connection. They do give you this very cool little cloth carrying bag with drawstring if you guys need for that as well. Now, you are also going to be greeted with the charging cable. It's just a standard USB to USB-C charging cable if you guys need for.
Guys, while this finishes, I need to step aside one quick second. Be right back.
Now, on the side of this, guys, right here is a microphone mute button. If I hit that, I can mute it. There's also a volume up and down, and there's this little power button that actually works. Now, it's fully adjustable, so if I want to move it and slide it around, we can adjust it. Now, I'm going to pull this off, but before I pull it off, I want to switch microphones so I can kind of talk about it and show you guys this up close. So I'm going to actually hot swap this microphone right now as we're doing this, because I can actually take one through.
All right, now we are hot swapped and back, so that's kind of cool. So this is actually the headset. Now it has this nice rubberized piece that'll sit on your side of your head. Hold on. It is fully adjustable with that. It is a rubberized top as well. Now you do have this nice thick memory foam padding on for the ear. Now, the cool thing is this is ambidextrous or can be used on left or right ears. And the reason why that is because this microphone can actually swap around. So if I wanted to do that way, I can put it on this side and use it as well. Now, this microphone is adjustable, so if you need to bend it, move. So this headset can be used on your left or right side. It's adjustable. You guys just rotate that microphone and it will work. Now you're going to have a nice long connectability of this headset, which is great. Phenomenal product. Now this is, like I said, this is probably one of the ones that cost a little bit more. It's about $89 with this one. Definitely worth it if you guys are into like truck driving, or if you guys work from home and you guys do a lot of video conferencing and you don't want a full headset but still want to hear everything around you. Or if you guys make a lot of phone calls throughout the day. This would do well for those type of people in those positions. So, great option for you. Mark, how are you doing? Now, with that being said, we've done a lot of products that are crazily cool. Done like the Jackery Power Stations. I've done gaming PCs. I've done so much. I really like a good speaker and great speaker quality. Now, this next piece that we're about to show you is called the Soundcore Boom 2 Plus. This is a 140 watt Bluetooth speaker that is fully waterproof and water resistant and will float in the water. So if you drop it off your boat, your deck, your dock, or in your pool, it is not going to get hurt, will float, and you guys can actually retrieve it from that. Now, this next video that we are showing you guys is me tossing it in my old bathtub. And it's a cool thing. Now you're gonna watch me. Literally, it's powered up, it's lit up, it's playing music. I'm gonna chuck it in the water. You're gonna see that the speaker vibrations will move the water while it's playing, which is great. So we're gonna put that in there. You guys are seeing the lights flashing. Just chuck it in there. Don't worry about it, and it's going to float. It's not a problem with this. Now, the cool part about this is you guys will see me say here, dunk it, tap it, move it around, and other things. You guys can see that it's making ripples effects from the music. I'm about to turn the shower head on, and I'm going to let the shower hit it as well. So once that shower head's running, you guys are going to see right there the shower head's going, and it is now just really getting it wet. What you saw in video is maybe a few minute test on this video. I actually let it sit in the water for over an hour without a problem. It had no issues with water. It still played. It had no quirks, quarrels, or anything of the sort. Guys, pick it up, let the water drain off, and you guys have a great Bluetooth speaker. Now, 140 watts of speaker quality. It's got 2 drivers, 2 tweeters, 2 passive radiators, bass up technology, full app control, true stereo pairing, so you guys can pair it with the second device. When you pair it with the second one, guys, you have, of course, 280 watts instead of 140 watts. Now, what I can tell you is, yeah, it's definitely loud. Is it a true 204 or 140 watts? I don't think it's a true 140 watts. I think it's a regular wattage. I don't think it's a RMS rating. Which is a real world rating setting. So, but it is definitely a loud Bluetooth speaker. Great speaker. Definitely worth checking out if you guys need something like that. $209 price tag. I would go with that one.
Eufy X10.
Now, up next is going to be a beautiful Sheila video. If you guys don't know Sheila, you should. She's a great person. Sheila does some great videos for us. This is the Eufy X10 Pro Omni RoboVac. Now, this RoboVac is not just a vacuum, it's also a mop. That base you see is a self-cleaning device. It self-empties itself, it will fill itself back up with water, it will clean its actual pads as well. Now, the pads can come off, can go in the washer machine if you wanted to. With this, it's got, of course, laser navigation mapping system that's going to map out the house. It's got 8,000 PA strong suction, which is a great strong suction for vacuuming and cleaning of sorts. Now, it's got a detangler brush that can come out so you guys can clean the brush if you need to, if you guys have really hairy dogs, or if you have long hair. Inside the app is going to allow you to, of course, do mapping of mapping zones. Mapping your zones means you guys can actually map out and adjust how you guys want to vacuum your house, mop your house, clean your house. The bin, they claim about 30 days of debris can go in there. I'm going to tell you guys, I don't think so. If you guys have a true working household, you're probably going to clean that bin every 12 days. Maybe. It really just depends on how much stuff. If you guys pre-clean, pre-vacuum, pre-treat, don't worry about it. If you guys are using this for your only vacuuming and mopping source, you're going to have to clean these bins quite a bit. The app will tell you when it needs cleaned. Now, the pads on it can, of course, detect if it's carpet or hardwood floors. It will lift and adjust it. Gonna go here, though. If you guys are mopping a house that has animals going around and you don't notice that maybe they had a spill, that pad might go through it and it might drag it into, of course, on the carpet. Just little speckles. It's just one of those things. So you might want to pre-treat your areas if you have animals that are prone to accidents or even kids, just so you don't have to worry about it. But you guys can actually adjust it so it only cleans single rooms, certain rooms different ways, and all of those other variations. You guys are noticing me cough, and that's allergies, and I do apologize, guys. The tree pollen has been very, very thick the last few days. Here's the app that she's showing you guys, vacuuming mop systems. You guys can do vacuuming only or mopping only. You guys can go through 4 different suction levels, water levels. Cleaning can go with fast, standard, or deep cleaning. Deep cleaning is going to hit everything. Fast cleaning is just going to zigzag through the place. Standard's going to do, well, of course, a grid and then back and forth. Deep cleaning is going to hit just literally every last section, and it will just keep coming back until it needs to recharge, and then it'll come back and finish, and so on and so on. Guys, Eufy, great little product, beautiful little option. Check it on out. Now, this next product is going to be a Justin video. Guys into Justin videos, do you know who Justin is? Justin is Mr. Dragon Blogger. Now, Mr. Dragon Blogger here has a really cool little product, and this is for your AirPods. So, for you Apple users that keep losing your charging base, you know who you are, this is an option for you.
Here's showcasing the ESR MagSafe case for your Apple AirPods. Now, you can see here's how it looks with the AirPod case inside here. It is magnetically sealed and locked, completely protects, has drop protection, has even the wrist strap so you can kind of have it hanging around your wrist, which is nice. You just simply press the unlocking and it magnetically unlocks and opens up. But while it's magnetically locked and sealed, you could pull on this quite a bit. It's not going to go anywhere. You're not going to have to worry about it falling apart. So simply open it up, take your AirPods out, you're good to go. Plus, it's MagSafe. Watch this with the magnetic wireless charger. There you go. Sticks to it, and you're good to go to wirelessly charge it. So if you're looking for an iPod case that keeps it protected, it opens and closes with just a snap magnetically, the ESR case is good to go. And you can see, as you see, just wirelessly charges too, right through the back with this button over here. And you can wirelessly charge your AirPods through the case as well.
So if you guys are looking for a new little base for your pods, hey, ESR's got you covered. And $18.99. It's a great little option for you. So any questions about any of the products that we have shown thus far, guys? I'm going to take a sip of water. Now, this is not on the carousel today. So if you guys are noticing, I'm just showing it to show it to you guys. This thing is a cool little product, and this is from Rory. I got this yesterday. This is a new product that I'm going to be using quite a bit. So this is from Rory. This is a charging base. Now this charging base is a little bit different than probably something you've seen out there. Now the charging base charges in 3 different ways. Now I'm going to flip this to the side. You guys see this? Look at that. Comes on out and you guys can actually charge your Apple Watches with that. And that's actually kind of cool. Close it back up if you don't want to do that. On the top, you got a wireless charging pad for your AirPods or earbuds. If you have a wireless charging capable earbud, just set it up there and allow it to charge. 5 watts between those two. You guys can charge at 5 watts each port. The front actually has this cool little stabilization and it adjusts for you. Now you're probably wondering what that's for. That's actually for this 10,000 milliamp magnetic power bank that's also your phone charging piece. So guys, take this bank, slide it in there, and you now have a connectable device that's going to allow you to, of course, connect up your phone and charge your phone wirelessly, just like that. You guys can see it popped up. It says we are 99% charged. If I want to turn this into, of course, a different angle, we can actually connect that and, of course, run it just the opposite direction. No problem. Now, here's where it's cool. You guys can take the power bank with you, and it is, of course, a portable charger. So you have the capabilities. Now, the wireless charging on this will charge at approximately 15 watts of charging, which is actually a good amount of charging for those of you charging your phones. Now, the cool part is this now has a base to sit on your table, and you guys can wirelessly charge your phone at home. And then if you guys need that extra power, maybe you guys are going to like a zoo, maybe you guys are going to an aquarium, and you're going to use your phone a lot. You have a wireless charger that can go with you, and it can actually be recharged separately with the USB-C port or through the magnetic prongs. Great options for you, and you guys adjust the Rory handle to wherever you want to position it. So you guys can leave it flat, lay it on back. It's up to you how you adjust this and set it up. So not in the show today, but I just wanted to show it to you because I really love that piece. Phenomenal product that Rory sent me. I'm going to enjoy that one quite a bit. I can't wait until I can fully position it onto, of course, my desk. And now I got it stuck. I got it stuck, guys. Yeah, I just wanted to show you. Hey, product. I really like that product. You guys want to see a wallet? Want to see a wallet? Got a wallet today. I have no clue about this wallet. I don't know anything about it. I do know that it showed up. It's called a Slim Card Wallet. It's going to be a great little product. So my guess is this is fully RFID blocking, and it's going to light. Ooh. Sweet. It's actually got quite a bit here. Money clip or belt clip if you guys want. Multiple card slots all the way around the back. Multiple card slots on the front. Positioning inserts in the sides, of course. And then you open it up, and you guys got your ID slot and some more card slots. Wow. This is a full in-depth wallet, man. We'll be messing with that in the next day or so. I'll get that one done. Cool options, great little products. But now we're going to move back to our show, and we're going to talk about Govee. Now, Govee is a product I am very, very well traversed in. And I say that because if you look behind me, all that lighting that you're seeing around me is Govee lighting. And Govee makes some great RGB lighting, especially for your TVs, your string lights, and of course your wall lights. But they don't just make that, they also make, of course, outdoor lighting. These are floodlights.
I love Govee products. I have a number of them. They sync together, and these are the Govee Outdoor Lights floodlights, and they're really upscaled because how they're developed. So there it is, and it has a very nice kickstand. The plug screws together, they're watertight, they're IP65, and they have long cords, so you have options. And the stake is screwed in. It has its own developed screw, so that is especially nice. So you could mount them up higher on your house, so you could do upstairs, downstairs, or you could do them all along your landscape, and it floods your wall. So these are really, really well made. They are a 2-pack in the ones that I got, and I got 2. So these work with Alexa. They have 35 scenes, including Halloween and Christmas. And you could, add them to your outdoor scheme for Halloween or Christmas. And there are 16 million colors. There are warm and cool tones, and that's really nice for every day. These are RGBIC. So they really do flood. They're very vibrant. They will really decorate and upscale and animate your home. And this is how they screw the stakes screw onto the kickstand. And that's really nice. So you can point them in whatever direction you prefer. Nice dark exterior with the dark cords so you can hide them in your landscaping. And we'll get these on. What a great flood, right? It floods halfway or more up the wall, depending on what angle you put it at. There are so many different colors. There are scenes, and you'll see how they go back and forth and do their little scenes. But they see how truly flooded the color is here. And it's almost neon, right? So this is really wonderful. And here I'm playing with the scenes where you can get them to do, maybe you want different bushes to light up different colors for the holidays or different blocks of your house to be different colors. It's really cool. The app is really wonderful for this, that it is all inclusive, that you can have other people's scenes. It's blurry, but you see how you can choose different scenes. You can choose other people's scenes. You can create your own scenes. You have holidays, relaxation, calm.
Now with this, you have full app control, two beautiful little floodlights that's going to allow you to do what you need in those areas. Now this is a great little option for those of you that want to light up the yard, maybe a deck, maybe your porch, maybe just certain little sections, or even a tree. Maybe you got a really nice tree that you want to light up the base for. This will allow you to do that, and it's going to allow you to do it in fashion. Now, for those of you that don't have a beautiful yard to do, well, maybe you guys want a little table lamp. Now, this is the Govee RGBIC table lamp as well.
Light. It's so amazing. And of course, it's by Govee. It's RGBIC. You can tap the top of it and control it with that. All of the things you can do it with the app. So it's so beautiful. You see the bottom, it has a base underneath the glass, and then the rest of it is alive. And it has 64 scene modes, just straight colors or just a regular light lamp, right? But who would do that when it does all of this dancing and all of these effects? And you can see the effects in the app here. There, it's dimmable, or you can have it up
Boy,
to full
Sheila must have
brightness.
dipped
And
on
I'm
us,
showing it with
Rover.
these
I
other
think Rover. I
products
think
that
Sheila
do a
left us.
similar thing.
She was like,
I
"I'm out."
love this plasma
She's
type
probably working.
effect. It's it's so cool. So very cool. So it is a corded light, and you have to plug it in because it needs the power to be this amazing.
Now you guys can see that beautiful glow that this little lamp does, and it has full app control just with the rest. It is voice controlled as well. So if I really wanted to talk to my lights, I can do that. This thing has an immensely beautiful glow that it is actually producing there. And you guys go through all the 64 plus scenes, create your own, have fun with it. And for $69, it's a great little option even to your office, your kids' room, or whatever you really want. So cool little product. Cool little product. Yeah, I think she dipped on his Rover. She was like, I'm
It's
not
so
talking to
amazing.
these guys. Projectors. You guys into projectors? You guys like movie nights? We have the Cosmos Nebula Cosmos. Now, this is from Anchor. It is now called the Anchor Cosmos, guys. This is a 1080p projector. This 1080p projector has full app control, guys. It's got built-in Android TV. It's got a remote control system, and it does well. It's got, of course, that beautiful resolution screen, and you guys are gonna see this right here. So you guys can see this projector. It sits on your tabletop, and it's gonna do nice. Now, auto-focusing with this beautiful little connectability on this. Now, it's got a few things going for it. First and foremost, the color pattern. It's super beautifully strong. Now, Android TV 9.0, 4K support input, but 1080p output through it. 360-degree Dolby Digital sound with this on hand. About 810 ANSI lumens brightness, which is super bright with this product. Now, 40-degree plus horizontal, 40-degree vertical changeability, so you guys can offset it if you wanted to. Flash stick device port. It's got a USB port, two USB-A ports, two HDMI ports. RJ45 or Ethernet connection, so you guys can connect up multiple devices. It's got, of course, built-in technologies, including that beautiful dual 10-watt speakers. Now, anywhere about up to 120-inch screen. It's got 2 gigabytes of DDR, 8 gigabytes of hard drive space, 20 watts of speakers, dual Wi-Fi connectability, Bluetooth 4.2, and it can do so much more. You're going to have access to over 4,000 apps, and of course, you're going to have access to over 400,000 movies. And that's where you guys are going to have with that on this. And it's going to have all of that use with it. And it's a great little option. So you guys are going to see here with this video, it's just going to keep going. It's going to just walk you through how much more with it, and it can keep going. That's the cool part. So that's what you have with this, guys. It's a phenomenal product. He's going to start doing some testing with it. He's going to show you guys some videos. He's going to show you guys some lighting. Let me play the sound so you guys can kind of hear this.
You guys can hear how good this sounds. Or if you guys have a game.
So now you guys got a little grasp of it. He's now going to start doing some video gameplays. He thinks he's a 2K sports shooter, but it's a great little option for you. And I apologize, everybody. Allergies, man, are just hitting me right and left. If you need a projector that's a 1080p variation, they got you with this, guys, and that's the cool piece of this. So definitely check that one out. But we're also going to show you guys the 4K version. This is going to be, of course, that beautiful Cosmos 4K.
What's going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at easily my favorite projector. This is the Anker Nebula Cosmos Laser 4K. This is a true native 4K projector with Android 10.0 built in, and honestly, I just can't talk about how good this is. And I mean, we all know we're not supposed to stare at the sun, but at what point do we start making an exception for Anker products? Because this is just one of the most beautiful pieces of technology I've ever owned.
It's cold.
I mean, honestly, at what point do we just start telling Anker that they need to chill out and just relax and stop making the world's best products? And like I said before, a true Android 10.0 TV with native.
We really don't need the sound, guys. Android 10.0 with this, which is great. So you're going to have the usability with that. Now, with it, of course, you guys are going to have all the connectability, but up to about 7,000 apps, of course, 400,000 plus movies. You guys are going to be able to do voice control, watch Netflix. You guys are going to be able to game on this. But you're going to have 4K resolution at 2200 ANSI lumens brightness. Now, with that, of course, you have autofocus, keystone correction, and intelligent adaptation, environment adaptation with this. Now, it weighs about 10 pounds, can be taken on the go. You guys are going to have two 20-watt speakers, two 5-watt tweeters, so you guys have over 30 watts of with this. Third podcast. I don't drink a lot of caffeine. Probably should, maybe. I don't know. Now, guys, it's a phenomenal product. This thing's going to do well for you guys. It's going to do, of course, what you need as you need it to do it. Up to about 150-inch screen, so phenomenally well done. You guys can see he's sitting here messing with it. He's messing with the keystone correction. You guys are going to see that colorway right here, and it is bright. This thing pops. When he turns, guys, when he turns it, you guys are going to be able to see how bright the room really lights up. And that's the cool part. It looks dim, but when you look to the side, the camera adjusts, it lights up. That's how bright that projector is. So great little options for you guys. Definitely worth going and checking those out. I really love those. So great product. Now I just lost all my stuff, so let me fix this real quick. Let's correct my issues. All right. I believe we're going to be starting to show you guys some potting knives. And I actually own these knives. And these knives are crazy beautiful. Now, these are what's called Damascus steel blades, but made from German steel. Now, we're going to show you guys first up is a bullnose brisket blade. Now, what does bullnose mean? You guys are going to see.
Today we're taking a look at this beautiful blade from
plain sound. So let's just show you. It's going to come with a sheath. It's going to come with a beautiful sharp blade. Now, I mean, it's sharp. 10-inch blade with, of course, an extra long handle, full ting design, 56 plus HRC with this, of course, 2 millimeters thickness and very lightweight. Now, with this device, you guys are going to have about a 14 to 16 degree sharpened blade. Now, it is a Damascus pattern and a beautiful handle with pocket wood. The pocket wood's actually a nice strong handle, but feels silky smooth in the hand. Now, this is meant for carving ham, briskets, but can be used to chop other things. Don't worry about it. And it's going to do well for you. Put it in the sheath if you want to, and you guys can actually have it covered up. Stick it to a magnetic blade holder, and you guys don't have to worry about it. You're going to see me right here, guys, chop up some apples, and I'm going to kind of just chop through it. You're going to see me start slicing and dicing, and it's sharp. And it's doing well, and I mean, if I don't want to chop it that way, we can just dice up some stuff, just grab it and go to town, right? So that's just the way it's going to work. But imagine this on a brisket or ham, and it's going to cut very well. When you're done, wash it off and make sure it's dry. Do not put that thing away wet. You always want to dry your blades with that on hand. Now, we have up next is, of course, the beautiful Pottin 15-piece knife block set. This is a great little option for you.
Today we're taking a look at this great 15-piece.
This is going to be a 15-piece set.
Now,
I'm going to let the video do this.
Now, this is a high carbon stainless steel set, and it has 15 pieces. Now, you guys are inside. You're going to get, of course, the wooden block to hold it, but you're also going to get 6 serrated steak knives. Now, each one of these steak knives has a full tang design with, of course, riveted on handle. Now, it is, of course, a plastic styling handle, but you do have that metal tang all the way through to the pommel, which is great. Now, super sharp, very elegant and beautiful little steak knives, so you get 6 of those in this set. Now, you're also going to get some kitchen shears. Now, these are going to allow you to, of course, cut up that chicken or anything else you guys need to use it with. You're also going to get a honing steel to, of course, deburr your blades or, of course, extra, clean up the edges when you're using them. Inside the set, you're also going to get a paring knife, which is great for, of course, paring your fruits, vegetables, and other stuff, which is beautifully well done, still full tang design, and all of that usage. With this as well, you're going to get a nice little utility knife, a nice longer style blade for you to, either cut up boxes and random stuff around the house. Inside here, you're also going to get, of course, the deboning knife, which is a great little boning blade or slicing blade, which is beautiful shaped, of course. Now, these are all sharpened within 14 to 19 degrees of sharpness, which is very sharp and beautifully well done. With that on top, you're also going to get, of course, the bread knife, and it's a serrated edge, which is a really nice edge on top of this, which is great. Very easily accessible and holdable. With this, of course, if you guys need a nice large slicing or bread knife, they got you covered with that one as well. Then you're going to have, of course, the Santuco knife or your chopping knife with, of course, the nice beautiful little edges that's going to allow it to release the fruits, vegetables, and everything else in between. Again, same handles, same full tang design, and riveted on pieces as you would expect. Now, if you keep going, you're going to end up with, of course, your chef's knife, which is going to be great for all your other chopping, cutting, and slicing needs. Still fits very well in your hand, beautifully stainless steel, and elegant design from Pottin. If you guys need this 15-in-1 piece set, might be the variation for you.
So great little option right there. If you guys need, you have it set up. I really love the option of that full kit with you. So definitely check that one out. About $256 or $259 is your normal price. I'm not sure if there's actually a discount with that. We'll actually check. Just make sure. There's actually a $129 coupon for that. So you guys are actually going to save quite a bit of money with that one. Now up next is going to be the 8-inch butcher knife up for you.
Today we're taking a look at
another Damascus steel, but this is a chopper. Now this is an 8-inch blade that's going to allow you to chop and do everything you should need to cut through meat and all of those other pieces. Now here's the cool piece with this. We're going to have the options, of course, chopping through meats or harder stuff with it, but it's also going to allow you to do smaller bones if you had to. Now, Damascus steel, you guys can see that blade pattern. It's a layered steel that leaves out that Damascus thing. 14 to 16 degree blade sharpness yet again. Full tang and full handle, of course, pommel at the end, and that beautiful Paco wood with the handle. Now, it is a super sharp blade that is going to allow you to chop, cut, and go through apples, knives, meat, whatever you want. Now, that day I did these videos, I only had like fruits and vegetables to chop. Wished I had other stuff. But fruits and vegetables do well. And you guys can see it has a nice rocking motion. So you guys can definitely rock the blade and cut with this. Or you guys can pick and choose if you want to slice the other directions. Does a nice thin and very easily could read through it if you really wanted to go that thin. So the sharpness on that blade is definitely there for you. And they have you covered with that one. Now the last one in the kit that we have from Podden is going to be the 10-inch ham knife. Now this is more like, I'm gonna go here. This is like a deboner blade. This is going to be able to like debone meats. It's going to allow you to, of course, fillet fish, and it's going to allow you to, of course,
today we're taking
ham. Now it's a 10-inch blade without the handle. The handle is probably another 3.5 to 4 inches on top of it, so it's a longer blade. Now with this, again, very sharp. It's made from 56 HRC German steel, 2 millimeters thin. It is, of course, a 10-inch blade with a 14 to 16 degree blade sharpness, probably even sharper than that. Almost like razor blade sharp. Now with this device, it is super light. It is only 7 ounces of weight with this on hand. Now you guys could thinly slice, let's say, prosciutto if you wanted to. This blade is just that well done. And it is a flexible blade, so you guys can actually bend the blade if you needed to. Longer blade, just be careful with this one. It's just one of the blades that I'm a little more cautious using because of the length of the blade and how thin it is. Because it's so flexible, you guys just be a little more cautious. The bigger blades, I mean, you got more blade to touch stuff. This one doesn't have that wider gap, but definitely worth getting this one. It's going to work well for you guys. Hey, Thor, welcome. Welcome to the show. So, cool little options for you right on that bad boy. Now, up next is going to be a cool little hot plate. This is, of course, from Cold Phil. This is a Nikita video. Let him do his thing.
Hey everyone, and may the force be with you. Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you the Cold Fill foldable food warming mat. Now this thing is honestly amazing. I think that this is an ADHD person's like food paradise product, because so many times I can't tell you, like, I leave my food and it gets cold and I like want to put it in the microwave, but I microwave it too long and it gets too hot, and then I gotta wait for it to cool down. And though this is a more time like consuming option, I think that this is better for getting that food either warmed up properly or keeping food warm once you have it made. Now I'm going to get mine set up in the kitchen. I have some like stuffed jalapenos that I made earlier, and I actually let them sit out and get kind of like room temperature. It's about like 70 degrees in my house, so they are kind of cool.
Now, this has multi-layers of heating, and it is like a tile floor heater. Let's just go there. Now, it can go up to 200 plus degrees, though. Now, with it is a full hot plate. You don't get to pick and choose which section heats up. So if you only have a little piece of dish that's going to sit on it, that rest of that plate is hot, so do be careful. Now, it is a digital style screen, so you guys are going to have that digital points of actual adjustment with this. Now, when you pick and choose your heating levels, you're going to have anywhere from 104 degrees to 230 degrees of heat. 4 different colorways with that on hand. Now, that means you guys could technically semi-cook food off of this if you really wanted to, but it's more geared towards keeping food warm. Now, it's got a 240-minute timer, so after 4 hours, it will shut itself off. If you guys have a longer party, you might have to power it back up and, of course, set it up with that. It is a great little idea, and then when you're done with it, let it cool down, roll it back up, put it away. Fully washable, so if you guys want to take your wash rag to it, you guys can wash it off. Let's be honest, there's going to be spills that's going to happen to this device with, people serving food. So to make it washable is great. You guys can see right there, jalapeno poppers to set off the mood, and you guys can see that grease is glistening and ready to go. So cold fill, $59 is your price before I think the coupon code.
The 4-piece set.
Now, next is going to be a Sheila video, and this is going to be, of course, these really cool baking dishes. Now, this is like a really cool little set right here.
Of Black Bruntmore 8-inch grill pans, serving platters. It has a really nice design, and it's sturdy, and they have little handles and the raised surface that the juices will drip underneath. So I do like how they make their serviceware, and I just did a little supper. I should have made fish or something, but I have a wedge salad and some corn dogs. So this is really nice for serving, having dinner, but I think, a fish or a chicken would be very nice on these. They're of a high quality ceramic material and will go from oven to table.
I have questions about what she's really eating, but I'm not going to ask them. I have one like that. I have a couple. I have one fish fillet knife that is so sharp I do not like to pull it out. It is a razor blade in itself, which is just crazy. Now we're going to show you guys the Yita 4-drawer dresser up next.
Yita home.
This is a cool one, and I'm going to tell you guys, it's a great option for those of you that want a nice little dresser that's going to do well for the people. Now, you will have to put it together. Just go in there. It's going to take you a little bit to put it together, but you do have to put it together. It has 4 drawers, wooden top. It's got a nice little metal stabilization. You guys will actually put this together. Now, you're going to have to put the handles on. The actual cubes that go in it just unfold and set into the device, right? Now, this is going to be one of their easier installs, and I'm going to be like 100% honest with you guys. I've done some Yita home products, and they are crazily multi-pieced. And you guys can see me grabbing my head because I'm just going to be honest. I did a makeup vanity from them, and it was like 1,000 pieces. It was, not really 1,000 pieces, but it was a lot of pieces. It took me longer than it should have to actually do. But once you put it together, they're very stable and well done. Now you guys can see Justin putting the handles on the fabric pieces of these drawers. And that's all it is. And that's the fabric you're going to do. And then, of course, you're going to spin the legs on. It's got a couple Y braces that sit through the sides to connect the 2 pieces. You guys are going to use a screwdriver or use your hand screws. It's up to you. I prefer screwdrivers. It makes it a lot easier. And electric screwdrivers from Fantech definitely do that as well. Now, you have a couple crisscross braces on the bottom and on the top. You have the wood plate that goes on top that's going to make it even more stable. Then you just slide your drawers in. Literally, that's it. Slide the drawers in, and then, of course, you're good to go. So, simplified product, great little option. Yita Home's got you covered. If that is not the one for you, they have, of course, the 9-drawer dresser. Pretty much the same thing. Or they have this beautiful TV stand dresser as well.
With you, Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you the Vita Home Dresser TV stand with power outlets. This dresser by Vita Home is a pretty versatile piece of furniture combining style and functionality. Its sleek design includes, a bunch of storage drawers, and it's surprisingly like amazing how much space they look really small. I was expecting them not to have a lot of storage space, but it is quite a bit of storage space, truly. Now, it's perfect for organizing your living space, and it also has the ability to support TVs up to the length of the dresser. The built-in power outlet is a convenient feature too, because it allows you to charge devices or plug in accessories without additional cords like cluttering up the area, which is really nice. The one thing that I have to praise about it is its sturdy construction and ease of assembly. Though, like a thought that I had was that the drawers are really not designed for heavy items, especially since the containers have a cloth-like material, so it would kind of fall through a bit. That's about the only critique I have, but overall, it's a great option for small spaces, for anyone to basically maximize utility without sacrificing aesthetic. It's got 2 USB-A ports and 2 AC plugs that you can use to basically plug in whatever. And it's, again, just great for organizing stuff. Like I said, the drawer.
So with that, guys, you have a great little piece that can set up in multiple drawers. You guys can adjust your light clothing. Then you can put a TV on top of it. You guys can also charge your phones. It's got a charging piece as well. So this is a great option for those of you that need to set something up like that. You just got you covered with that one. So really cool little options, of course, just variations. Now, we're into the clothing section of this show. We're going to have some Sheila videos. I'm literally going to let Sheila do her thing with the clothing because, let's be honest, I didn't do the clothing.
These are really comfortable pajamas. I got them too big, but it's okay because it's going to be so cozy and comfortable. I love this purple color with the sort of a sporty look, with the V-neck and the stripes around the 3/4 sleeves. So this is long enough. It has a shirt tail hem. You can go more of a fitted style, but I do like the bigger neck. And this would make a really nice gift for just about any.
Now, guys, this comes in multiple colors, multiple sizes, and variations, so you're not just stuck with purple. You can actually do other variations. Now, of course, we're going to have this Sherpa fleece little pullover as well that she did. So you guys can see this next.
This is a fuzzy sweatshirt, and it has the seams backwards on the sleeves, and it goes down the front, and they're split sleeves and split sides. So this is a fuzzy one, and it's a pullover. It has the same material on the inside as on the outside. I would describe it as a interior of a sweatshirt or a Sherpa. It's not quite a Sherpa, but you can see it here.
I don't even pay attention to it no more. So that is, of course, that beautiful Sherpa fleece piece. Yeah, I've been streaming for over 12 years. I don't even pay attention to it anymore. All right, guys, we got a pair of socks. Multiple pairs of socks for you next.
We're going to be taking a look at these Wander no-show socks. So these do come in a 7-pair set, and they're going to come in 2 different colors. The 2 colors that you are going to get are going to be just general black right here. Like I said, these are
no problem, buddy. Don't worry about it.
You're going to get
I didn't even notice it either.
No-show socks.
I was checking what was the rest of the show.
People, these are basically cut for men.
All right, guys, you're gonna have multiple pairs of socks in this kit. You don't have to worry about it. They are a cotton blend of socks. Now, you're gonna get 7 to 8 pairs in this. You guys can pick and choose the size, anywhere from like 6 to 8 to even up to 12 to 14s. So size 6 and 8, 9 through 11, and then I think 12 through 14. There is about 13 different color patterns with these. You guys can get ankle socks, or you guys can get like mid-calf socks with it, of course, as well. Now, if you pick and choose different, you guys can get the kit we're showing you. It's going to have, of course, 3 gray, and like 4 black on this set. You guys can, of course, get like all grays or all whites. It's up to you. Or you guys can get even a set that's like 3, 2, and 2, or like 1 and, you know, just different variations. So it's a sock. Let's go there. You guys are going to get a left and right piece at $12. Hey, you don't have to worry about your socks no more. Our last product of the show today is going to be the Nord of 8 shoes. These are actually a 1-in style, but, you know, Nord of 8 carries a lot of
Everyone, may the force be with you. Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you these really awesome Nord of 8 women's tennis shoes. These things are absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love the beige and burgundy combo here, but these are just some really comfortable shoes that are not only lightweight and breathable, but are just very supportive and comfortable.
Not really. Guys, they have 4 different colorways with this set. You guys are going to have beige and burgundy. You can get dark purple. You can get pink. You can get a white set. You guys can get light green, or you guys can get the gray pink / purple. Comes in 6.5 all the way up to size 11 for the women's. They're going to have a shock absorbing bottom with a nice grip and breathable fabric around the top. Now, this is what's considered a rockered midsole, so it kind of rocks back and forth while you're walking to help you walk in those patterns. Now, it's got what's called an IP midsole, so you guys have that shock-absorbing bottom that's going to allow you to, of course, bounce off the ground a little bit better than you probably should. So, guys, that's a great little option. That's about $62 for that set, but multiple variations and sizes. Now, with that, that is the last product I have for you today. So that is what is going to conclude of the show today. A bunch of amazing products from Jackery Power Stations to projectors to, of course, some clothing and variations of. With that, I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me. Thor, Rover, Sheila, Phil was here at one port, Mark was here, whoever the other person was that got banned, I don't know who that was. But somebody got banned, I don't know, and some other people. Guys, without you, we couldn't do what we love, so we appreciate you guys hopping in here, hanging out, and, of course, enjoying the time. And Rover, thanks for the hearts. I appreciate it, buddy. With that, I'll probably see you guys tomorrow with another show. I mean, it should be deal stream day, so we'll see. With that, I'm going to go take a nap before I start my second job. I mean, working on my car. Have a good one, everybody. See you on the next. Later.